I'm Dr. James Duban. I'm the Associate Dean for Research and National Scholarships in TAMS and the Honors College. And I'm here today to offer a presentation, a perspective for both parents and incoming students about national scholarship opportunities, national, international, and so on. And the presentation will go forward as first simply inviting you to visit the Honors College webpage, and you can easily Google University of North Texas Honors College. And once you're there, you'll see that there are some bars that you can click on. And one of them is called National Scholarships. And you can click on that, and then from there, it will lead you to a further bar that says how to proceed. And if you click on that, you will come across a good number of public access URLs that will take you to comprehensive search engines. And all of those are public access. And on those search engines, you'll find that you can search for scholarships on the basis of field of study, on the basis of year of college, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, graduate student. One can search by gender or ethnicity, or generally international, if we have, and we do, students who are international students. And you'll find that a good number of those search engines, including those from other universities, account for the fact that many international students are boxed out of opportunities that are funded by US tax dollars. So you'll find that a good number of these search engines include opportunities that are available for international students. Now, there are the, what I like to refer to as the neon light scholarship opportunities, both domestic and international. And by neon light, I mean the Rhodes Scholarship that takes students to the University of Oxford after they've graduated to earn the next degree. The Marshall Scholarship, which takes students to any Commonwealth university to earn their next degree. Additionally, we have the National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship that will take college seniors to either the same university or another university with $130,000 to pursue their studies. You'll find as well, and I'm going over these quickly because you'll have a chance to study these once you're online. You'll find as well the Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship for college sophomores and juniors. That scholarship is directed toward undergraduates exclusively, the most prestigious undergraduate STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the most prestigious in the country. And the University of North Texas, by the way, leads all Texas universities, public or private, in Barry M. Goldwater scholarships, 66 total over a lifetime of scholarship endeavor in that one area. There's also the Rotary Global Grant, $35,500. Our students do incredibly well in that. And there are all these wonderful opportunities. Now, in the limited time that I have, and that's about 15 minutes with you during this orientation session, in the limited amount of time I have, rather than simply going over different scholarships, because if you go to the webpage I've recommended, you can find everything that's out there, and there are literally tens of thousands of opportunities. So the fact is that with the advent of the internet, millions more people can easily access these opportunities than they were able to do, let's just say 30 years ago, where there was truly a monopoly of knowledge on the part of certain people who knew what was out there and knew how to direct students toward it. Well, now anybody in the course of a weekend can survey just about everything that's out there and make lists of what they hope to achieve. So what I'd like to do is to spend the rest of this time on the criteria, because our UNT students do very well indeed in securing nationally and internationally competitive scholarships. But at the same time, those are more difficult to merit now than ever before. So let's talk really about the path to success, not just in national scholarship competition, but truly in crafting the ideal undergraduate education that will lead to somebody's meriting one or more of these wonderful opportunities. Now, I'll review something that you all know at this point. If you are listening to this tape about national and international scholarship possibilities, then you already know that those would entail high grades. And what I'd like to say to the incoming students is that if you were among those high school students who had difficulty earning anything less than an A in any course, I say to you, good for you, and keep it up now that you're in college. If you are among those students who had a variable record of grades in high school, as I recall, a number of decades ago, I was among those, then I say to you that college is a time to commit yourself and to recreate yourself so that you can move forward to multiple options in a wonderful future. And that I am suggesting that in order to qualify for any of these opportunities, you will likely need somewhere between a 3.7 and a 4.0 GPA. Now that's entirely doable if you budget your time appropriately while you are at college. And the best way to do that, and I know that one can do this online now, but I would still urge you to obtain a paper day timer that keeps track of 24 hours a day broken down into 10-minute spans of the hour. And before the semester starts, to mark out every hour that you're going to spend. Enter into that day planner the 7 hours of sleep that you will get a night. Enter into that day planner when you're going to have breakfast. If you're going to exercise, enter that in. When are you going to have lunch? And so on and so forth. And the sleep is very important. Also, once the semester begins, and even before the semester begins, every professor is obliged to upload a syllabus of his or her class print out that syllabus and into the day planner enter every single date that something is due in a given course. And for each course, use a separate color. And once you have done that, and that alone will take a couple of days, once you've done that, go back into the day planner, August through December, and the same color that corresponds to that which you've used to write the obligations for a specific course, whether it's chemistry, yellow, history, blue, English, purple, whatever, go back into the day planner and start charting out the number of minutes a day, reserving those in blocks. Use a ruler, cut out blocks of time that you are going to spend outside of class to meet all of those obligations. And the more comprehensive your day planner, the more you will be in control of your future. And you will feel very secure in moving forward. Now, this leads to another prerequisite. So that will lead to your high grades. But now what you want to do is supplement those high grades eventually with what I regard as the leading criterion for success in national and international scholarship competition, but also for success in formulating the best possible undergraduate experience. And that is what we now refer to as research-based undergraduate education. And by this, I mean, once you are taking a class and you've impressed a professor with how diligent you are, how committed you are, follow through at the end of that semester and see if you can get a professor in your field of study to allow you to enter into a guided study course, an independent studies course, where you essentially go above and beyond the prerequisites of the course to engage in a level of semi-independent research that turns you into something of a young professional long before that might have happened. In the past, by which I refer to 30 to 40 years ago, it was mainly graduate students who predictably, of course, conducted research in order to earn their master's degrees and PhDs. Well, now, on a nationwide basis, it's also undergraduates doing guided research under professors. Here at the University of North Texas, we have what we call, and you'll learn more about this through announcements, the Undergraduate Research Fellowship. And truly, it's on the basis of that kind of research that you will build the credentials of approaching a state where you can make new contributions to your field of study. And more, that's what national and international scholarship agencies are recognizing and privileging those students who have been engaged in research, and I mean across the disciplines, including what we might refer to as research/creative endeavor in the performing and visual arts. It's not limited. Neither is the coverage provided by our undergraduate research fellowship. And then what you'll find is the more you excel at that, the more you build wonderful relationships with your research professors. And then 2 to 3 years down the road, they're in a position to write comprehensive letters of recommendation that are also necessary for you to advance in the realm of national and international scholarship competition. And the best news of all is that this whole process is self-validating. And whether one wins or doesn't win a national award, one wins by virtue of having structured an ideal college education, and the kind of college education that will position you not only to gain entrance to graduate school, but hopefully to gain entrance to graduate school fully funded by those universities in a position to offer funding to incoming graduate students. So I hope you have found this presentation helpful. I wish all of the incoming freshmen the best of luck, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions at james.duban, that's D-U-B-A-N, at UNT.edu. I look forward to working with you on these various competitions, and you'll find that you will receive great feedback on any of your endeavors in these domains. So good luck, and it's been very nice meeting you today.